Grab your cup. I want to give you 4 ways that you can move yourself into a different frame of mind. If you feel like you have a lot of anxiety all the time, or you're even stuck, tendency to go into depression, 4 ways. And these 4 ways have a lot to do with the biochemistry of your body. So what I'm actually talking about are things you can do to change the neurotransmitters in your body and the hormones that are contributing to anxiety and depression and worry and all of those things. So the way that you can remember this is remember the word dose. Okay? D-O-S-E, dose. Because each of those letters will relate to a specific neurotransmitter or hormone that you want to stimulate in your body to help change your mood. And the things that you do can help produce these different neurotransmitters and get you out of the state that you tend to be in, okay? So the first one in dose is dopamine. Dopamine is like a feel-good neurotransmitter. We look for, as human beings, dopamine hits because dopamine keeps us motivated. It actually keeps us in action. So when our dopamine is low, we kind of lose that motivation and we feel low. The problem is people go to not great things, not great choices to find a dopamine hit. And you really want to look to what serves me and boosts my dopamine, because then I keep going. Like especially for a goal. Let's say you have a goal of writing your PhD thesis, or you have a goal of losing 60 pounds, or whatever your goal is, right? Oftentimes when we see this long-term goal, it gets discouraging because we focus on the outcome. When you focus on each step along the way and you celebrate, celebration is a way to get a dopamine hit. There are other ways that are not good. Eating comfort foods when, they're not good for your body, or you're trying to lose weight, or other substances, those all give us dopamine hits too. But a good one is to celebrate and learn to celebrate exactly what you're doing. It gives your body a boost of dopamine, and then you want to keep going. So if 60 pounds is your goal, you celebrate, you acknowledge, you actually stop for a moment and celebrate every pound. You stop and you pay attention to each little step, and that keeps you motivated and it keeps you feeling good. The second one is O. O stands for oxytocin, and oxytocin is the love hormone. It's the hormone that our body produces when we first fall in love with someone, when we're bonding with someone. It's the hormone when a baby is born, the mother's body is flooded with oxytocin as she's nursing the baby, so there's a bond. So oxytocin is the love hormone, and it actually gets stimulated when we hug people, but you need to hug long enough. And you can hug yourself. You can hug a pet. That will also give you an oxytocin bump. And when you're flooded with oxytocin, or when you're creating oxytocin, you're moving away from cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and they're kind of opposite, right? When you're under stress, you're not feeling love. So hugging yourself, hugging a pet, hugging other people, you want to do it for 6 seconds or longer. All right? Same thing with kissing. If you have a partner, kissing for 6 seconds or longer will be what it takes to get your body to start to produce oxytocin. And that's going to make you move away from cortisol, which is the stress hormone. Okay? The next one is serotonin, S. Serotonin is the neurotransmitter for peace and contentment. So it's a little different than dopamine, because dopamine puts us into action. Dopamine keeps us in action. Serotonin has us feeling really just easy and laid back. So it just shifts your mood so that you feel good, but not necessarily keeping you motivated to do things. So that's really the difference. And a great way to stimulate serotonin is to laugh every day. Find the things that make you laugh. Watch some comedy. Watch some movies, any rom-coms or comedy movies, stand-up comedians. Maybe there's things about your pets that crack you up. I don't know, whatever it is. But find a way to laugh, genuinely laugh from inside, and that will boost your serotonin. And then the last one, E, is endorphins. Endorphins, maybe you've heard of a runner's high. You don't have to become a runner, but movement creates endorphins, and endorphins feel good. If you don't move your body, if you tend to sit, and I know if people, especially if they tend to depression, can really get stuck in not moving their body. And that's actually contributing to the depression. Just get up and go for a walk. Just move around. And that's going to stimulate certain endorphins in your body, which are going to make you feel better. So, celebrating, hugging, laughing, and movement. Those 4 things will stimulate 4 really important biochemical changes in your body so that you feel better, you move out of anxiety, you move out of depression, and start to shift yourself. So I hope that's helpful. That's just one easy, quick way. If you find that you're really struggling all the time, reach out so that we can connect and talk about maybe some different ways that we could work together to really shift and rewire and move some energy for you as well. But you can do this on your home, at home right now. Okay? Celebrate, hug, laugh, and move. Have a good day.